Hello. So in this part two now, we'll talk more about like how we can actually refine the whole animation. So we can on for this now, you can even add some rotation. So I think that control is for the chest now. We can add some rotation also. Can we? Where's the chest? So we can. So on these also we can add some rotation. So let's check the X of this AF. So I think that's the X rotation of the chest now. The chest, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, I think we're on the chest already. So now that's the down here. Maybe on 5 now. You can do it in such that I still go down more here. So AF. So we just copy. That's copy. Then we paste it on. That's is it. So that's and on 5. Now after this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can paste it here also. So in such a that the chest is actually rotating down and coming up just like the head is doing. So, but sometimes, just like what I told you, instead of offsetting, you can actually build these stuffs in your breakdown instead of adding offsets to your animation. Just try to build it in your breakdown. So this one, like this, we can actually cushion more. That's with this. You can adjust this. You can cushion more. That's into this and out of it. So the same thing for this. You can just select all. Then select all here also. Select all. Then Shift E. Make sure. Then click on cyclic. So make everything cyclic. So you can go back to that. Then in case we need to adjust, I think we don't need to. So I just our X. So I don't think we need to adjust it. So I think it's looking okay. So the same thing for the head, also for the X of the head. I think it's also looking okay. So for the Z of the head now, which is, let's look at the Z, press A to and F to zoom in. So look at it, it's rubbish. So just select all and delete. Then go to one, set keyframe. This set another one. Then I think the center is 11, set another one. So for this one also, when this leg, like when this leg is about to touch the ground, maybe after it has touched the ground, then maybe at 12, we can rotate maybe or more. We can rotate the edge like this. So press A, that's F. So for this other part also, when the leg has touched the ground, after the second one, we can just rotate it also. So you can see how the head is, but maybe we feel the timing and that's the timing is not good, we can just move this forward more. Then this also, we can move this forward more. Then we can adjust this to what we want. So looking at this now, you can see how the head is going. So if we feel maybe it's too much, you can just always select all, then scroll the Y, then bring it down. So then bring it down. So we can see how it's really looking. It's actually looking better. So now we can go to our hip, then we try to fix any glitch that may be there. So start with that's our Y, which is the up and down, A and F to frame all. So I think this is actually looking okay. So I think the curve is continuous. So I think it's looking okay. So which other one again do we actually animate on this? Okay, the X, I think the X should be looking okay also. The EF, okay, it's really not looking okay. So you can just press V, then auto clamp, and okay, vector. I think vector will clean that. Then here also vector. You can see it's now continuous. So you can see it's continuous now. So it's looking better. So we can actually maybe add uh, that's add another keyframe here to cushion into it, or we just adjust this handle instead of adding another one. So the same for this also. We'll cushion more into it. So if we feel it's too much, we can always reduce it. So the same thing for, let's check the hand also. I feel there's an hitch somewhere. So check the x rotation and the y rotation and probably z rotation. So AF. So what is wrong with the? So I think there's nothing wrong with this. So let's go to the y. AF. So let's always make sure that whenever you're adjusting anything in your graphics, make sure you're seeing what is going on in your viewport. So to me, I feel, although some people love to do that, maybe they adjust some things in their graph editor without actually looking at their viewport. But really, I really don't I don't like it. So you, maybe when you're animating, you may find that it's better for you. But really, whenever I'm adjusting anything in the graph editor, I really want to see the effect in that's in the viewport. So like this now, let us try to smoothen out the skin and see the effect. So like it's going back more, favoring the previous one. Yeah, it snaps here to the front. So I think that's okay by me. So AF to frame all. So this one also cushioning in and cushioning out. I think it's cool. So let's check the forearm here. AF. So this curve is not really looking. This Z curve is not looking good. So the Z here. So we can look at the Z here. So can we adjust anything here? So even if possible, maybe we can drag it more here. Can we drag it more? That's when it's going forward. We can drag it more. So let's bring it back. So we don't have keys on all the. So we can drag it more. So, but you feel like it's in a wall here. Is it? So yeah, I think it's feeling like it's in a wall. So wait, let's return this back and see. I'm still feeling that. So I think that should be on the main, that's the main control. And let's bring this back up. So let's check all that. Check this out also. We don't want it to eat out. Which one do we have selected? So check the X rotation, then the Z, which is what we just checked just now. So where is it eating a wall? Like I think it's this place. So maybe we can actually just soften these a little. So let's check the main body, this one first, to see wherever it's actually hitting a wall. So we want it to soften in. So let's check here. Check the X. Where is it? It is in the wall. We can even use this. So we can even check the arc. Just calculate the arc. So, okay, looking at this. Where is the arc? Where is it presently? So it doesn't feel like it's in a wall here. Okay, let's check the Y. Maybe bring this down. And this also we can take this down. So also we can check as cancel this. We can also check. Sorry, clear. We can also check this. Okay, sorry, that's 0. Then 21. Did we check that for the other one? I don't think so. I think we'll still go back and check it. So we can see how the arc of the hand is. So is it hitting a wall anywhere? So for this now, we can maybe adjust this a little bit. So anywhere we feel it's actually hitting the wall. So I think we can still cushion in, adjust this a little bit also. Then here, we will rotate it down more. So you can see it, I think it's not hitting any wall again. So but we can still check this, the arc of the forearm here. Let's calculate, then clear this, then calculate, then check the arc. Let us check the arc. So here, going here, so here now. So we can actually maybe rotate this so it's not affecting it. So maybe if we try using the shoulder here, so then this one here, maybe find a way of bringing it up a little. So the previous one, we can cheat and make it look better here. So I think it's better now. So let us move to the second one. So which is this second part of the arm. So we can on this, clear this motion part, then we start with this. So we can even just calculate motion part, so and see how it flows. So it may look like at this end here, it's in the wall. Here we can find a way of adjusting it. Maybe we use this, that's this shoulder control here. So bring it down a little. Then for this one, we can maybe find a way of bringing it up. Then for the next previous pose, we can do something like this. So wait, is okay. Auto keyframe on? Yes, I think so. So let's check for the forearm, calculate motion part. So I want to make sure that everything is following an arc. So for this, how can we make this? How can we make this to follow an arc? So you can see how it's gradually going. And maybe for the tip here, we leave it. Then this one, just set keyframe. Then this one also set keyframe. So for this one, you can maybe, okay, that's not what you're supposed to adjust here now. You can maybe bring it forward. Then here also, you can bring it forward. So, okay, sorry, we actually on the wrong one. So that's talking about this place. So let's make sure that what's at the first one here, first point here, that's Shift D, is exactly what's here also. So looking at our animation now. So if we feel maybe it's too fast at the middle here, so maybe we can reduce the favoring of the previous pose here and just take this down a little. The same thing for here. I think you can just bring it forward a little. But now you can see it's actually looking somehow, to me I feel it's looking stiff. So I just leave this one. We should break the arm just like that. And for this also, maybe if it speeds up too fast here between this and this place, between 6 and 11, so you can maybe, can we adjust it? Can we adjust it? So we should just leave it. So let's adjust it and see. There's no harm in trying. So if it's X, I can't rotate it. Okay, yeah, we're supposed to. So we can reduce it a little bit. But me, I'm thinking it's actually looking stiff, so we can just break the arm so it flows very well. So with this now, I think you can see how I actually build the run circle that's from start to ending. You can do more cleanups. Maybe if you want the leg to rotate to the side, that's following the previous tutorial I gave you, you can actually do that. So, but in case you don't want to, you can actually follow this. Then I feel this looks somehow nice, although it's not a well refined one. But with this now, you can see how you build the shots like from the nothing then to something. Then you can actually work on it. You spend more times on the arc. You check the arc of the leg. We can even still check the arc of the legs here to see that they are actually following a very good path. So we can see now, like I feel this is not following a very okay path. So you can adjust it to what you want. So we can even slow down here. So the previous one. So maybe we extend it out a little, then move it forward, then maybe down more here, then this, maybe we'll move this forward a little bit. So we can see how it's looking. So if we like, we can still take this down more here. So we can do the same thing also for the other leg, clear. So we can do the same thing for this one also. We calculate the motion part, and okay, then we adjust the spacing of the leg. So maybe here we still bring it up. Then the previous one, which is I think at this place, we can take it back. Then for the down here, so we can take this down also. Then for the front here now, we can still bring it forward. So you can see how the leg is. So let us clear and now try to view. So check the part of the leg. You see it's actually better than the previous one. So with this now, I think we can come to the end of this tutorial now. We've deal with the rotations, then you can maybe, but most time when you're animating, always try to make sure that you're using reference. So some of this stuff I'm actually adding here, those are some of the stuff I actually picked up from maybe live reference, as live recording of myself. So always try to make sure that in whatever animation you're using, always make use of reference. It's really very important. So with this, I think we've come to the end of this. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next one.